Hey peeps, good evening. I'm going to demonstrate how to make a banana cake today. So I'm going to show you all the ingredients. But before that, the first thing to do is take your favorite music because you want a very good ambience. You are in a very happy atmosphere to make this cake. So my favorite music on this Bluetooth speaker, and let's look at the ingredients. So let's look at the ingredients, okay? Come over here. So we got 2 well-ripened bananas and 75 grams of butter and 2 eggs. And then this is castor sugar and some choco chips because we're going to make banana chocolate cake. And this is some bicarbonate of soda and vanilla extract, self-rising flour, butter, and this is milk, well curdled due to some lemon in it, and some kits to make. Sorry, the way I crack eggs is slightly different. I don't just break it into 2. It becomes very messy. So I will do it this way. So I'm going to crack 2 eggs and beat it. So I'm just mashing the banana now so that it is ready to be mixed with butter and beaten eggs. Alright, the next thing to do is take 260 grams of flour and put it into this bowl through this sieve just to filter out the lumps. So, how do we do that?
Just tap it.
Like this?
Yeah, but try and keep it in the bowl. It's going everywhere.
Okay, so you can do like that. All gone, so there is no lumps. The next thing to do is add 120 grams of castor sugar. Put it in the flour and mix it up well. Then you add half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. Just that much. And add a pinch of salt, like how you use for your normal cooking. That's it. So now the next step is with the mashed bananas, add eggs. So that's 2 eggs. Put it in it. And then the curdled milk. Put all of it. And the butter. Put all of it. It's a nice combo. And then all you need to do is just mix well. Then use this hand mixer to mix it well. Don't do it very fast, just gently so that it mix all the contents in equal proportion together. Then now we are adding the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. And we need to beat it up well to mix it correctly. And then to both the ingredients, I'm just adding a little bit of vanilla extract, just about like a half a teaspoon. That's it. So now I'm mixing the flour and the wet ingredients, the banana, butter and milk all together. You know, it's not very easy one, but you got to hold it very tight because it can splash out. So next thing is I'm going to put some choco chips. So you can put however much you want as per your liking. So I think that should be enough. And then all you got to do is just mix it to give it a uniform distribution. That's it. You're going to preheat the oven to 170 degrees centigrade right there, and you select the fan over here, okay, and leave it on for some time until it reaches the desired temperature. Right, so we slightly changed the plan. We're not going to make a banana cake as a big one. Instead we're going to make muffins. Okay, so take a baking tray. So this has got 11 portions. So
12.
This is, sorry?
12.
Oh, sorry.
Simple maths.
Yeah, and 12 cupcake portions and then the cupcake cases. So all you need to do now is take it gently and put it inside. Now you should remember that you don't want to fill it full because it's going to what is it, Mudra?
Rise.
it's going to rise a bit. So maybe put 3/4 of that and then leave a little bit for it to rise. Make sure you keep mixing it often because you don't want the chocolate chips to sink inside. You want that to come up as well. I think that indicates that the oven is preheated. We have filled almost all the cases. The last one to go. We got a little bit more batter left, so we can make a small cake as well. So we finished filling all the cases. So 12 cases ready to go into the oven. We got a little bit of dough left. So we have taken a heart-shaped case. We don't have the case, so I'm going to put a little bit of butter there and then put it over there. So let's get a slightly bigger cake as well, along with the muffins. So you got the tray full of muffins to go, ready to go into the oven. So it's quite hot inside, so use a glove. Put it in there, and then the smaller one as well. On the top. And close it, relax, and leave it for 20 minutes. Yeah? So I have in the background everything I do it for you. My favorite music. Most important thing is not just cooking or eating. You got to clean everything as well. So I'm going to put everything in the sink and either wash manually or put it in the dishwasher. Baking in progress, and the kitchen smells so nice. Right, it's been 18 minutes. So we need to do the toothpick test. Do you know what it is? So there's a toothpick. You have to put it in the muffin and take it out. If just a few bits sticking, that's okay. But if it is really sticky, it's not cooked yet. But if it comes out clean, it's well cooked. You need to take them out. Let's try that. It's got hot. Wow, it looks clean. So I think it's cooked well. So shall we take it out? So I'm going to take it out. So it's all cooked and ready. It's quite hot. Look at the color. It's nice golden brown. Put it right there and let it cool down. Take the other one as well. And oh, look at that. Amazing. So now some people can put icing on top of it, but we are not going to do anything. We're just going to enjoy the cake as it is. Right then, look at these gorgeous cakes. Now we are going to try tasting it. Shall we? Mm-hmm. So that's a lovely heart-shaped cake. Let's try tasting a piece. Wow, this is called heaven on earth. This is absolutely stunning, and it's not too sweet either. It's perfectly blended and baked. Brilliant. I love this. Right, so I've just tested this. This is over the moon. I recommend everybody to try this simple recipe. It's a good time pass, and also during this COVID pandemic era when you have no job to do. Try this and enjoy your life. Okay, take care. Bye bye.